Tech Tales 86. Today is July 23rd, 2021 on a Friday morning at 7:32 a.m. 10 a.m. this morning. I'm planning to do a live stream. If you go to a web browser, youtube.com/LWTDB, which is the acronym for my channel, you'll find this live stream scheduled right here. Is Microsoft account login broken? If you'd like to have a little heads up about what I'm intending to talk about and so you can prepare for it, you can click on this and scroll down and see the description. I haven't filled in the description yet because I'm just getting started this morning, but probably shortly after this video goes public, that will be filled out. So now let's get on to some time slips. This time slip is for July 8th on a Thursday, 28-minute for the law office. Whiskey, 4:27 to 4:55 p.m. and I was on the phone with the attorney, Juliet. Phone discussion to reset Microsoft 365 account password. Tested office.com account successfully with new password in preparation for weekend work on server. Explained that laptop will prompt for the new password, which needs to not be reset. That will affect other devices, including the server, after this weekend. So this client is one who was in the habit of anytime he entered a password and it didn't work, he would reset it. Well, on his laptop, different than his office computer, he has Microsoft 365, uses Outlook. His email is hosted by Network Solutions, so his email password is different than his Microsoft password. When he would launch, I think what probably happened is he launched Outlook and he got prompted for his Microsoft password and thought it was asking for his email password since he was going into Outlook. It didn't work, so he reset it. Well, that can prompt for resets on other devices. Now, actually, his Microsoft account is only used on that laptop as far as he knows. But when I need to make changes to email accounts or, well, Microsoft 365 accounts for the rest of his office, I need to be able to get into the Microsoft account. So I explained this through to him. He says, okay, I won't reset passwords anymore. I'll check with you first, Doug. And then the next one, same day, an hour and 30 minutes for the apartment building Mike Tango from 1 o'clock to 6 p.m. Prepared one of the, this time slip's titled for security, prepared one of the community center computers for ASAP delivery for training purposes, pending completion of full configuration work for community center computers. I've talked about these computers. I've got 5 of them here in my possession. It's not here right now. I'm setting up games on these computers for the residents. Well, they needed one of them back in there as soon as possible so that the security staff could use it for a video training, online video training they needed to do over the weekend. So this was me taking one of those out of the process that they were undergoing in order to provide that to them. So then Friday the 9th for the same apartment building. Okay, so this is 9:45 to 10:55 a.m. titled for the community center. Installed one of 3 computers early to accommodate security staff training schedule. Discuss status and plans for final configuration with time freeze utility and how that will operate. Discussed wire management with maintenance. So this is on a fold-out table, and there's 3 computers set up here. And in the past, the wires or the power strips on the ground, there's just wires going everywhere. So I had suggested to the manager for the facility that we get them tied up neatly under the tables. So she had one of the maintenance staff come over, and I just explained to him how to put screws under the bottom of the table so you can slip the the surge protector onto that. I asked him for 2 of them, and some Velcro straps or twist ties something along those lines that I can coil the excess wires up and have them neatly up under the bottom of the table so they're not on the ground. And he had said, well, we got a bunch of zip ties. I said, no, I'd rather not have zip ties, because then if I need to go do any work on them, I've got to cut those and then they're not fastened anymore. We got to bring more zip ties out. So Velcro or some other kind of a twist tie type of thing is what we want. And then for Romeo, in this same time slip, discuss the need for publisher, Excel printer connection, longer Ethernet cord, change user password instead of 16-foot Ethernet cable. She had actually a list of things to discuss with me. And so we discussed how we go about that. She had Microsoft 2010 on the computer, did not have publisher. And this was basically, she's advancing or stepping up what she provides to the community center. And she's fairly new in this position. So what we're going to do, what we have done by now, but the plan was to install Microsoft 365 so she'd have publisher and make the various other changes. She wanted the longer cable so she could rearrange the desk and a couple other things. So then moving on to the next one, also Friday, July 9th, an hour and 15 minutes. Same apartment building, 5 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. community center lab work. Installed time freeze on the prototype computer, tested operation. Moved games icons from admin profile to resident profile. I'm hesitating a moment because this 10 a.m. live stream is going to has something to do with these computers and what I discovered in working with these computers about logging into Windows with the Microsoft for Business account. It baffles me that this isn't a known issue or talked about issue. So anyway, moving on. Move games icon from admin profile to one. So when I installed all those games, I was logged in as admin. So I just moved them to the desktop of the resident profile. Then moving to the next one is Saturday, July 10th, 31 minutes. And this is again for the Law Office Whiskey. 7 a.m. to 7:31 a.m. server. Began upgrade to Windows 10, exited all programs on workstations, and then for Charlie Ann in the office, I uninstalled McAfee. McAfee Live something or other, which gets installed as basically junkware when that was probably with an Adobe Acrobat Reader update, because I think that has a checkbox to automatically install McAfee if you don't remove that check mark. So I talked yesterday and the day before about this upgrading this server to from Windows 11 to Windows 10. Oh, that's interesting. I said began upgrade to Windows. Oh, that's right. It is Windows 10. Upgrade from Windows 7 to Windows 10. Okay, no coffee yet. Saturday, July 10th, 26 minutes for the apartment building Mike Tango, 5:14 to 5:40 p.m. For Romeo in the office, I don't know that it's been a long time since I've reported him. He is the head of the security department. So he's the one that was requesting this computer for doing the online training for security staff. So this time slip is identified towards him, but I worked with Mary, with Mike Alpha by phone and remote connection regarding security computer shutting off multiple times. So the security computer she was reporting had shut itself off multiple times. The event log showed it did not shut off, but rather went into a low power state, such as standby or hibernate. Did not find an explanation for that. Left remote connection open and requested Mike call me if symptom reoccurs without restarting the computer. So she had reported that when it was shutting off, as she was describing, that she would restart the computer. I think what she was actually doing is pressing the power button, and it was waking it up from a sleep mode. Now that I'm thinking back about this, I don't recall ever getting another call about that. It's as if the symptom just went away. So my work here was remote. And did I do anything more on it? I don't recall having done anything more on it. There might be a time slip on the next week's time about this. Okay, well, that's all I can say for that for now. That's it for this session. If you are interested and available, come and join me at 10 a.m. for the live stream. And have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.